They have a 4.5 lead heading into the cross country, and this is one of the biggest first phase margins across 112 five-star events since 2008.
And going by the form book with this combination, we should be in for a treat, I would hope.
You know, it was fascinating watching the dressage yesterday, Austin, because he just looks so much even stronger than he has in times past. He's 14 years old. He's always been a beautiful mover. The dressage has always been a nice phase for him, but he just looked like he had another level of fitness and strength to him.
You find that with a lot of event horses, though. The more they go on, the stronger, especially what I call the blood horses. If you're lucky enough to keep them up the grades, they keep maturing, they keep getting stronger the whole way. But he was stunning on the flat.
You know, she'll know that there are a lot of jumps to jump. Look at that shot. I mean, talk about a wingspan.
But she'll have had lots of feedback now. She'll have her plan. She'll have had feedback and she'll know exactly what she's intending to do.
You know, for their last 3 5-stars, they have added 0.8 time penalties, 2 seconds at Kentucky, 8.4 time at Burley, and 12.4 time at Kentucky. And it looks like Taylor has finished adding 13 seconds of time, but she does have 60 jump penalties on the board there. So that will have her on a 95.6, but definitely some of those penalties under investigation. So we'll get back to you as soon as we know more, as we have Monica. First big question.
Perfect.
Perfectly done. Such a great partnership. She just said, leave it to me, Mum, where am I going? That's where you're going. She's so well balanced, Monica, and she just shows the way we're going to go.
She's definitely a lady on a mission.
Well, talking about opportunities that are put out in front of you, she knows that this, of any horse in the field, is capable of jumping a clear here in a fast clear. This is such a good partnership. She's brought the horse through the grades since he was a 4-year-old. She's been all over the world with him.
Over the rush parks and making our way up towards the Brown Advisory Sawmill Waterworks 20.
Woo.
She puts her hand up in the air, Marius. But we're really fun right out there, you can see. But shook her hand up.
And we see here that Mary Bess has decided to call it a day, unfortunately, with Imperial Magic. Put her hand up in the air. We see on the board that there was a 20, but we'll get more to you when we hear it. But both horse and rider, safe and sound, just saving it for another day as we have Monica at EMR.
Copybook stuff.
You know, a few of these horses, this horse, Jenny Brannigan's horse, actually Alexander Bragg's horse, Will Faudrey's horse, made such easy work of that question. There was never a question about it.
There's never a question, but I think, you know, the 4 horses you've mentioned, you've got to appreciate they've got plenty of miles on the clock. It's not their first rodeo, as you said earlier, and that's a big help. And there you just see the difference in the confidence in the jump in comparing to our previous 2 horses. It's just something he does every day of the week.
Come down. She looks behind. She must have heard him just rattle that a little bit, but it all looks safe and good. And here we have Brooke Frascianti starting slightly out of order. She had a little bit of an issue with the fall in the warm-up, but she takes out on her second 5-star here with Cooley Space Gray. Flying past the 3-star Oxer there that got jumped earlier. Beautiful shot here. You can see the crowds lining up out, watching a beautiful day of sport. Down there you've got Pierre's puzzles. Monica heads down.
Just 2 or 3 of these combinations is just making you ride reactively, isn't it? It's, you know, good cross-country reactive riding.
And she knows she's got a little bit of time there, so she really sets up, makes sure she gets those efforts done. And it's interesting watching those horses there, because Pierre had said, I spoke to him on Wednesday about the track, and he said that brush is really soft. The horses will just push through it. And you see that little hesitation while the horses are reading it, and they do just wrap right around it.
Yeah, and interestingly, Monica is about 5 seconds up on the clock now, so yeah, she's right there.
Maybe I'll take it back. I'll put my 2 clears back on the table again.
Beautifully through there for Cooley Space Gray. So he is correct. He's heading up into the main arena.
You know, but this is a fast horse too, Austin. I mean, it's hard to ride. As you know, with your horse, it's hard to ride a fast horse slow.
Yeah, it is, and I say they know each other so well, and it's just naturally blood. It just makes the job an awful lot easier. So he's coming up this long hill here, and he's just in a canter. It's a good feeling.
There's this New Zealand thoroughbred artist now, meandering up through the Sawmill Field at the Brown Advisory Water now.
But I've watched Monica for a few years now, and she must work very hard at the game, because she's just matured as a rider and developed. And this is the result.
You know, and she is the coolest girl, and she's made fast friends here and based with several of the top riders. One always looking for, to ride with the best, and that's what she's done, and she's turning into one of the best. You can see the water before her, being really careful, making sure those bounces are on pins, and here she sets up for this big drop.
That was always a bit of a danger there. You know, it's 3 strides, 4 strides. You got there in the 3.5, but hey, that happens, and you got away with it.
And there's that next gear.
Yeah, that's some feeling, isn't it?
Especially when there's just 2 minutes left and a few jumping efforts between you and being on the top of the podium at the end of cross country day here. She is turning onto the line here, which caused Caroline some grief.
Yeah.
It's still full of running.
Monica Spencer and Alfred beautifully down over that
One last big combination. We saw Will Fawdry unfortunately have a fall here earlier. We saw Alex Bragg unfortunately come to the end of his day here. Will she go straight? She is. And I think we might be seeing another clear inside the time, Austin.
Yeah, and deservedly so by the looks of it. It's been
Even some of the very best in the world.
She is flying home. 3 more efforts left to jump.
Yeah, Le Goupil.
And he looks like he could go again.
Still got to jump these last ones. Still got to be jumped.
It's the real deal. Yeah, Le Goupil. That's what we'll be shouting at the end of the day.
Decide here which table you're going to jump. And then this small pinned narrow. Easy work. She is going to be well within the time.
Well within.
This was poetry in motion over the last of
Great stuff. And you're looking at a true 5-star horse here. And that's what this level is all about.
What does it feel like there? Excitement, relief? What's the feeling?
It's just an unbelievable buzz, isn't it? Of course it's relief, because the pressure at this level is huge. But it's just, it's just the best feeling in the world.